Hello guys, look at this. This is my solar panel, solar array, and the total uh, output for this one is 11 kilowatts. That's 11 kilowatts for all four arrays. It's a maximum of around 360 volts per uh, per array, and I'm just temporarily hooked up the wires to my house. That's the wire right there. It's going to my house, there into my inverters, and I'll show you the inverter. So it's about maybe 100 feet or less towards the inverter, these wires. And the maximum current per array is only 8 amps, so I can use an extension cord number 14, and that's good enough because number 14 can handle up to 12 amps, I believe, or 15 amps. So this is the array, and now I have some trees here that I planted a while ago. I'm thinking of cutting these two trees here, even though it's bearing fruit. Fruit is not very nice, small, and all that stuff, but this I definitely cut, this tree here. These fruit trees, I planted them about 2 years ago. And also in the other side, it's blocking the sunlight over there. I'm gonna cut that whole area there so that it'll be all cleared. And these panels are really good. These are all second-hand panels, even though some of them are broken. It still produces a good amount of power. See that right there? Some neighbor probably drunk, throw something on it. And there's another one over there. It still produces good power. It's running my whole house right now. Every morning I flip to solar power. It's running my whole house. I got two fridges, one in outside, one inside. A cooler box that's running also. And right now it can run up to 3 or 4 AC units, 5,000 BTU each, and it can also run the microwave and all that stuff. I'll show you what it is. So guys, it can run the AC. This is like a 8,000 BTU. There's an AC also in my daughter's room. It's 5,000 BTU. It can run the air fryer, and also the oven. It can run this as long as 1 or 2 plates are on. It can run also the microwave. I got a fridge here. Remember, there's a fridge outside too, and a cooler outside, a cooler box. And I'll show you the setup here. Right there. That's the whole setup. I got two 5 kilowatt grow watt off-grid inverters. And right here, this is from the grid, which is there's nothing coming in, and this is from the solar. It's running a 2,400 watts, and it goes down to 15. That depends upon where the AC is turning on and off. And I have the grid power comes from here, comes from the outside, from the meter. It goes here. There's a switch, three pole switch. It says grid, and I'm going to connect this to my generator, which is outside later on when it gets fixed. And from the grid, or from the output of this one, it goes here, the contactor. It goes the grid part here, and also it comes from the inverter, which is from the solar. Solar comes from here. I got the switches for each. There's 4 banks of solar, and each inverter is I combine 2 solar banks per inverter. And it says now it's this is the solar input, 279 volts, and this is the output to our house, 240 volts, and this is coming from the battery. So every time the battery is being used, I have the battery meter here. It's showing 0 amps, so it's actually charging the battery right now. So there's enough solar to charge the battery and power the house at the same time. And these grow watt inverters only outputs 240 volts. It's not a split phase, so the 2 outputs are in parallel because they're all synced together. And the output of 240 volts, I have a auto transformer here, and I ground the center, so I'll have also 110 volts output too. So it powers the 120 volt devices and the 240 volt devices in the house. Here's the battery. There's 4 batteries, 12 volts each, and these 100 watt and 100 amp battery, so it's 48 volts, 100 amps. It can power only for a short time for the whole house running with the AC and all that stuff. And I ordered some more batteries to do that. So this right now, here's a diagram for my whole system, so I can remember what I did. I'm getting old, you know. So I can switch from grid to solar, and nothing, it doesn't disturb the electronics or the TV or the computer using this contactor right here. And the switch is right close to where the panel is. I got here solar, it's connected to solar, and it's selected. I can switch it down to grid. If you see the lights, if I switch it to grid anytime, I can switch it to grid right here, and there's a very little flicker, and everything still stays the same. I'm running on grid right now. I can switch back to solar like that, and there's just a little flicker, and then it's back to solar. So this is how I designed it, so that the key here is the contactor. Every time it switches on and off, it goes from solar to grid. And I got a main switch here to take the solar out, to the grid out. So if I need the grid off totally, I can just flip this knife switch. And I'm happy now that it's running on solar. I just need more batteries so I can run longer towards the night, or even hopefully through the whole night with maybe 1 or 2 AC running and everything, the fridge and all that stuff running. So here's the setup. It's just temporarily wired right now to see how good it runs and all that stuff. Seems to be running fine, and just waiting for my batteries to come in. And I'm gonna clean this up a little bit more so I can move around easily. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.